The bad news, time flies. The good news, you're the pilot, especially today. Are you ready to come fly with me? What's up, YouTube? Thank you so much for joining me today on this episode where I'm going to talk about time management. We need to make sure that we are really incorporating good time management skills to increase our productivity during the day. If you're feeling disorganized and a little flustered in the office, then stick with me today to learn Misty's method, my ninja tricks to having good time management skills. In my video right here, I talked a lot about being indispensable, about how to be a really good paralegal and solidify that job security using good time management skills. So if you clicked that bell button, then you know today that's exactly what we're going to do, talk about time management skills. Step one is pretty darn simple, and that's simply just to be on time. I know that's really hard for some people because we can be big procrastinators and be pretty lazy in the morning, but you really need to be on time. One of the things that I tell my team whenever I'm coaching is to be 10 minutes early. And if you're 10 minutes early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're actually 10 minutes late. Give yourself enough time for your morning rituals. What are your morning rituals? Do you need coffee? Do you want to walk around and say hello real quick? Do you need time for your computer to boot up because it's old and it takes forever? Been there, done that. Just make sure you give yourself enough time for plenty of those rituals. Get your coffee, get your conversation on, get to work. Some of you are probably saying, but Misty, I take a train. Don't worry, I've got you covered. I've got a bonus tip for you. First, you need to make sure that you watch this video right here about working remotely because I know that there are things that are beyond your control. When you are dealing with a train in the morning, anything could happen. Switch failure, train traffic, suicide, Olympic runners, I don't know, you name it. I know things could happen, but if you watch my video on how to work more remotely, then you could tap into your office using your tablet, your laptop, or your phone and go ahead and get working and get productive. Start checking your emails. Step 2 to my ninja secrets are to keep to-do lists. I actually keep 2. I keep one in Asana and I keep them on a notepad as well. This is because I end up making 2 lists every day. If I don't complete all of the tasks that are in Asana that are on my list to do, then I write down all of those tasks that I need to complete the next day. Then when I come in the next day, I take a look at that task list, modify where it needs to be, and get everything put in Asana so I can get busy. I put in a complete date when I need to complete that task by. I may assign it out. Maybe it's not a task that I need to do. Maybe it's something that my assistant can do or another attorney needs to help me on. But regardless, you really need to keep those lists so that you are checking them, marking things off, and being productive. In the event you are billing your time, you can go back and generate a report from your task management platform and get your billables really easily without having to comb through a bunch of emails or correspondence or anything else that's in your file. So in a nutshell, after you're done with your morning rituals and you've sat down and your computer is booting up, take a look at that written to-do task list that you left yourself the night before. Modify it where it needs to be if you're already checking your emails, perhaps on the train, or you've thought of something on the way to work. Modify that list, and once your computer boots up, then get that list and all of those things that you need to complete that day that you didn't get done or that you've added to your list, get them into your task list so you can make sure and have a database of them and get it completed on time. Step 3 is to start checking your email and check your calendar. Like I said, it's inevitable that things are going to come up overnight. I don't know about you, but I get emails throughout the night, all night long, which is why I have a do not disturb on my phone after 10 p.m. However, things come up. Emails get written, things get put on the calendar, and it's all in your email usually. And so when you open those items up, flag anything that needs priority responding. And whenever it's time to get back to your email management, you can get that into your priority and your task list throughout the day. But make sure that you're checking all of those emails first thing, making sure you're checking your calendar first thing, and make any adjustments or modifications where it needs to be in that calendar. Okay, so we've gone through steps 1, 2, and 3. What time is it? No, really, take a look at your clock. What time is it? Because if it's past 11 o'clock, then you've taken way too much time going through steps 1, 2, and 3. You need to be done with these tasks within an hour and a half, 2 hours of you arriving, so you have plenty of time to do anything that you need to do the rest of your day. When you need to check your email and check your calendar and check your task list, you really need to do that early in the morning because that's usually your lull. And attorneys are in court in the morning and the clients are yet calling, so you can get steps 1 through 3 done pretty quickly. Now it's time for step 4, which is to prioritize your list. And with this, you really need to look at 3 things. Priority, urgent, must do, non-urgent. It can wait, no imminent deadlines. You know your attorneys. You know how to prioritize your own lists, or at least you should. And when it comes to your attorneys, you know how to get things done, how they want them done. You know that you really need to stick to that priority list and try to stay ahead of that priority list so you can remain as worry-free as possible. Remember, as long as you're staying proactive and not being reactive, then you've got your time management skills on lock. Step number 5 is to get organized. If you're feeling overwhelmed and unorganized, it's probably because you have a messy desk. And whenever you have a messy desk, it's difficult to know which direction to go or what to start on first or what really needs to be completed because you've had your hands on everything. Get organized, declutter. Go through everything that wound up on your desk overnight because yes, that's inevitable as well. Get it scanned, get it saved, get it thrown away, or get it filed, whatever your processes are. And if you watch this video right here, I talk a lot about how being organized leads to excellent file management skills. And once again, the best time to declutter your desk and get organized is in the morning when clients aren't yet calling and your attorneys are still in court. And we've made it to step 6, which is to slay that list. You've gone through steps 1 through 5, and so it shouldn't be any later than about 11 o'clock or so. Take a look at that priority list, slay that list, return all those emails, return all those calls, and be your most productive self. But we're not ending at step 6. We have step 7, which is to take time for yourself. Even if it's just 30 minutes during the day, I want you to take some time for yourself. Just unplug. Go to your car, go to the park, meditate, run, walk. I don't care how you unplug, but just unplug. Walk away from your desk and take some time for yourself, if just for 30 minutes a day. It will really help re-energize you for the rest of your day. And believe me, if you don't take some time for yourself, then burnout really is just around the corner. And you don't want that. You really want to stay loving your job and loving what you do. Just take 30 minutes a day, time for yourself, unplug, re-energize, and get back to slaying that list. Step 8 is a repeat of steps 2 and 5, and that is to declutter your desk for tomorrow and to take a look at that to-do task list that you had for today. Make a note on your notepad of anything that you didn't complete today so that you can come in tomorrow and get it done and get it on your task list for tomorrow. Now go home, have a glass of wine or 2, relax, and be prepared to get a good night's sleep and do it all over again tomorrow. But when you come in the next morning, you're gonna have a pretty good task list going and you're gonna be better organized for your day because you're gonna come back to a clutter-free desk, theoretically, and have a good to-do list to start your workday and be your most productive self. Having excellent time management skills leads to a domino effect that fosters good case management skills. And time management is really one of the only things that you as a paralegal can control in your law firm. If you wait till the last minute to do everything, then you're constantly going to be chasing your tail to stay ahead. And again, if you wait till the last minute to do something and set aside to do it later, then something's probably going to come up. An attorney is probably going to say, oh, we didn't do this and we've got this deadline and I need you to get to this today, and then your entire day shifts. I understand that. That's going to happen. But as a paralegal, as long as you have excellent time management skills, it really truly leads to excellent case management skills and helps your attorney and your law firm tremendously. So your to-do list every day is your plan. You need to execute that plan with precision. Make sure that you take time for you every day. And as long as you do these things and work on these ninja secrets that I've got for you for good time management skills, then there shouldn't really be any need for you to feel disorganized and clutter unless you're going to trial. No matter what, you're going to feel disorganized and cluttered at trial. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and click that bell button, because in next week's video, we're going to talk about paralegal certifications, what it takes to get those paralegal certifications, and what it takes to maintain those paralegal certifications. Yes, you're going to have to go through CLEs, and that's part of the hiccup about getting a paralegal certification. Not everybody can afford those, but I've got some tips for you. So click that bell button. Give me a big thumbs up. Be sure to follow me on social media and join my Paralegal Boss Club Facebook group. We do all sorts of stuff in that group and getting ready for a big live Q&A coming up. Until next time, guys, be sure to have a great, fantastic rest of your weekend, and I will see you again back here next Wednesday. Bye, guys.